and there's a picture of her doing a lap dance on some guy topless. It must have been her because there was like all these like group pictures, and she was the one that was always in the picture. And so we just assumed that was her. This was her apartment. It was like an old like vintage bicycle like in the corner, like this old like 1950s bicycle.
Yeah, actually, I met her and I met her
She was
boyfriend.
hot. I think I saw her dance one night with Monte. We went over to the stripper. The stripper.
Grass Ripper.
The grass stripper. You've been to the stripper?
Here, watch. I figured out something with the Sacco.
Right. So I walk into Via Mata and said hi to the manager who's there, who I know, and she's like, "Oh, do you want to see Michael? He's sitting at the bar." I was actually there to see Luis, but figuring the owner of the place might not be a bad person to have dinner with, so go to him and I'm like, I can see you're hard at work. And I had a point with this, but I totally forgot what it was.
What's the matter, Julian?
Huh?
Are you high?
I'm fucking baked out of my mind, dude.
Do you get? Wait, let me ask you a sensitive question. Do you get jet lag?
Do I get jet lag?
Yes.
No. Because I've trained my body and soul to adapt to any kind of time restraints or or sleep restrictions.
Which means that you work in a restaurant.
Exactly. And if I hear another person tell me they're not a fucking morning person, I'm gonna fucking strangle them because I don't even know what kind of person I am. I'm not a morning person, but you know, I get up at 7 a.m. and I hit the floor running. Who lives in JP, and she's like this all-around artist. She's a great painter, drawer, photographer, actress, dancer. And very talented and very photogenic. And it's Bob's dream to get her buck naked to photograph her. And he's like telling me, he's like, I might need your help. I might need a younger, persuasive being to get her unfolded. Unfolded, undressed, and in the moment. As Bob puts it.
In the nude.
You know Bob, right? The little bull terrier.
Garden gnome.
The garden gnome. The phantom cock. And so, anyway, so we start. So he introduces me to this girl. And we photograph her one day, and Bob like bags out. It starts raining. He didn't want to get his camera wet. Meanwhile, I wanted to get her totally wet and photograph her on the roof in the rain. And we did that, and then we went down, and she like took a shower in her clothes, so the steam everywhere in the bathroom was. Bob's like lost. He's gone, and he's like this great photographer, and he's not taking advantage of this opportunity. He wasn't feeling the moment. And so after that, so Bob left, and he's like, he thinks he's giving me the go ahead. He's like leaving you two alone, you know, trying to score with her or whatever, which didn't happen. And instead, we just took more photographs. And then we exchanged numbers, and we photographed a couple more times, like, I think 3 more times after that. And the last time she came to my house. I was always going out to her house, and she came to my house, and it was...
Oh yeah, you went up on the rocks?
The day before I moved to Los Angeles.
This is the girl that he's obsessing on?
And she... Oh, I'll email you the photos. Like
I told you. I
know. And Andy Talk at Yahoo. So she's like trying on all these outfits, and she's like, or how about this? And she's like pulls her top down. I'm like, okay.
What, exposing her breasts?
Absolutely.
Like naked breasts?
Absolutely.
And they must have been nice looking tits.
They were. Yes. So anyway, so I've obviously told you the story, so I don't need to go on.
Well,
so anyway, so like that's like my last and final, and probably my.
We're making fun
most
here.
to my standards, most satisfactory photo shoot I think I've ever done, and I've never really done like one-on-one photo shoots like that, like seriously, and they were great. They're in the nature, wearing white dresses, topless, and just very elegant and photogenic, and So she called. Oh, so she
Yeah.
called. Did I tell you how she called me?
No.
She called me a couple weeks ago, and says that she just got done filming a short film in New York, and that one of the people involved with the film was a cinematographer for one of the Lord of the Rings movies, and asked to see her photos. And mine were in there, and I guess he kept coming back to mine. And so that's why she called me. She said, she's like, I want to let you know, this guy was looking at your photos, he was very interested.
Yeah.
He said, you're a true talent. He lives in LA. I was like, if you talk to him again, give him my number. You know I have a lot more pictures you can see. My only problem is I can't produce them right now.
And you just thought you were finding an excuse to get her naked, and it turns out you actually took some good photographs.
And he wants to move her out to LA to work on some bigger films.
Bigger porn films, you mean?
I don't know. Lord of the Rings and porn, I don't really think they really